he was following me. I cannot continue living this way, like, being constantly anxious, having panic attacks. That kind of stayed with me, that I had problems always like looking behind me if someone is chasing me or something like that. My name is Sandra, I am 32 years old. I live in Slovenia. I have been in therapy for 7 years now, so I have lots of experience with mental health. My problems, I would say, they started when I was a child, basically, and the trigger that started it was basically a man wanted to rape me when I was a kid. So that made me really anxious. I had like lots of problems going anywhere. I was really devastated, and I actually decided to drive myself to psychiatry.
Spolna zloraba pred kratkim v odraslem življenju ali pa spolna zloraba daleč nazaj, običajno v otroštvu, zelo močno vpliva na doživljanje sveta okrog sebe in občutek varnosti se enostavno podre.
Every person should have therapy. You shouldn't wait to have a problem. You can go without a problem and just try figuring out yourself, bettering yourself. Maybe it's not for everybody, but it certainly did work for me. I must say that I'm a much happier person now. I'm still anxious here and there, but I kind of know how to deal with it, or I know how to avoid getting in the situations. I also know what are kind of the triggers, that can put me in like feeling weird and as if I don't belong somewhere or something like that. The first thing is to talk. To talk a lot, to talk about everything, because sometimes we like to avoid that awful stuff that happened. People are like, oh, you don't need a pill for that, you just need to turn that off, and it just doesn't work like that. When you're sick, like when you have a flu, you take a pill and nobody judges you. But when you're feeling like hardcore depressed, people judge you for taking pills, and I really don't like that. I'm not like saying everybody should be on pills, no, but sometimes they are really needed, and I think that people should not be judged for it. And also it can create a lot of problems that people who should take pills, they have like the stigma and they don't want to take them. But if you're like schizophrenic, basically your only solution is to take a pill. Well, in 7 years I have built like a good relationship with my therapist.
V psihoterapiji lahko trdim, da z eno tako pozitivno udeležbo klienta pridemo do teh stvari.
I just really feel safe that whenever I have a problem, I know I can turn on her. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can turn on my friends and family, but I really appreciate the, professional look on stuff because it's much more objective than, like family members. Because family members, when you're feeling, down or something, they are also kind of suffering with you, and they would do everything to stop it, but they usually can't. And that's where I really think that a professional is the best way, to go with it.